Hi, my name is Anna, and today I'm here to share with you a movement exploration, just a suggestion, that is going to be inspired by this little toy, like a spring toy. So, if you don't know what this is, I'll just show you quickly. So, this is a doll or a puppet that is standing. Okay, if I press in the bottom, it will collapse. Okay, it has these rubber bands that just collapse. If when we release, it should come back to the original position more or less. So I can collapse in different ways depending on how I press the spring. I'm trying to make it collapse to the side, but it's not perfect. But in theory, it can fall, it can collapse either way. So I can also pull it a little bit, and the rubber bands also have some elasticity to go. Okay, now I'm gonna put this aside. I just want to reinforce the idea that there is no right or wrong. I'm not here to tell you what is right or wrong for you. Just allow yourself to explore and also to respect how you're feeling today. If anything feels off or if it doesn't feel right, so don't push it. And just try to find your own experience, your own sensations, and your own solutions for the explorations. Okay, so let's just start with a body scan standing. So shake the body a little bit, and just allow yourself to stand with your eyes closed, or you may want to keep your eyes open if you feel some imbalance. So just allow yourself, but with a soft gaze, allow yourself to notice how you're feeling today. What does your self perception, your proprioception, informs you of today? Is there any body part that stands out on its own, that feels different than the rest of the body? Is there any particular sensation or feeling or position that you're noticing? If there's something grabbing your attention, allow yourself to notice the intensity and the space that a sensation is taking on your body. You can also notice standing how your weight is distributed on your feet, if it feels even or not. You can also notice how your sense of verticality is today. And you don't need to change anything. If you're just in a natural and comfortable position, it's the right position for you in this moment. And whatever you notice, just try and take some mental notes so that in the end we can repeat this body scan and have a reference of what is the same, what changed. Okay, so let's start like the doll, like that little toy, just standing in our natural, normal position, whatever that means. And imagine someone presses your spring and you just collapse. Okay, don't worry about the shape that you're gonna fall into. Just have that sense of collapsing, as if your elastic bands loosen and you collapse. And then you just release and you return to that normal position, whatever that means. Now someone pulls you up. Imagine your doll being pulled up, and the elastics get more and more and more stretched up. Let's call it like that. More gets tighter or tenser. And then release back to normal. And then you can collapse again. And I'm going to try to collapse to one side just because I want to notice what that feels like, but you don't need to. And then coming back up. And then being pulled up towards the ceiling. And then slowly release. So now I want to try to the other side. So let's collapse one more time. Or you may collapse more centrated, let's call it like that. And return. And then just allow yourself to be pulled up, whatever that means. And notice what it's like to be standing with all of this tension. And then just come back to normal. So we're exploring different contrasts because probably we go through all of these in our day-to-day life, but we don't want to be living all the time in this type of tension or in this type of collapse. Okay, but probably we fluctuate between all of these states every day. And do we have the flexibility and the ease to move through these states according to our needs, or we're just stuck mostly in one of these states? So it's one of the questions you can ask yourself today. So now let's walk around with these states in mind. So we're gonna walk a little bit just in our normal state of tension, whatever that means, okay, like the normal toy. So I'm gonna walk around. And just noticing the effort, the speed, the rhythm that feels more natural, noticing how the body is moving, if the arms move, if the feet wave through each step, or if they're just rigid, or whatever you may notice. And now we're gonna walk around in a collapsed way. Okay, imagine that your toy collapses and you just walk around like that. Okay. And not all steps can be the same. You can be exploring what that collapse means to you. Okay. You're not trying to do something specific. You're just trying to get this sense and this sensation of walking in a collapsed way. And then coming back to center, and now we're gonna experiment with the opposite, okay, with that very, very tight and tense toy. We're gonna walk around, keeping that sense of tightness and uprightness, if I can call it like that. At this point, I'm just wondering, in all of these all of these things I'm doing to expose it online, well, it's quite a vast world full of possibilities, but it's just an honest share, so I'm not really concerned about what may happen, so it's not the point. So now, just standing, let's keep on exploring contrasts of tension in the body. So I'm gonna suggest that you start tensing, activating, engaging, whatever that means to you, your body, starting from your feet all the way up to the head. So I'm tightening my feet, my legs, my pelvis, my belly, my chest and my arms and my shoulders, my neck and my face. And slowly I will release release. Take your time until you're sure that you're not doing anything that you previously did. And so we're going to do it one more time. So we're going to activate, engage, starting from your feet, your legs, your pelvis, belly, the chest, the back, the shoulders, the arms and hands, and your face. And slowly we'll be releasing all of this. And we're even take it further by collapsing in the end. Almost as if you're too relaxed. If it's possible, I'm not sure. And let's do this one more time. So I'm going to tense up, activate starting from the feet and the legs and the pelvis, the belly, the chest and the back and the arms and the hands, the face. And I'm just going to release all of that and take it even further as if I'm more relaxed or collapsed. And getting back to normal, whatever that means. So now with this new, hopefully, sense of normal, we're going to walk around just another minute or two, noticing what it feels like now to be walking around with a normal tension in a natural way, noticing how the body moves and flows, and the feet and the hands and the arms and the torso and your hips, everything is moving. Okay, so let's just walk naturally without effort. Whatever that means to you right now, what it's like to walk around naturally and with ease. And everything is very subjective in terms of shape, but very objective in terms of the sensation, because you have all of these possibilities and you're trying to figure out what it's like to walk around more naturally with less tension, but also not collapsed. And what you feel is always right, so it's quite objective in that sense to yourself. Okay, so let's just walk around a little bit more. Notice how your feet wave through. Okay. And now let's get back to the beginning, okay? And allow yourself to shake out a little bit and stand with your eyes closed or with a soft gaze. Just notice right now, in this moment, what it feels like to be standing. What do you notice? If you remember the first notes you took, what changed? What is different? How is your weight distributed on your feet? Is there anything grabbing your immediate attention? Does anything feel different? Any body parts calling for more attention? And what's the intensity and the space those sensations take on your body? So whatever you feel, whatever you notice, please know that it's right. And I suggest that you write it down in your little notebook if what you felt, what feels different, if this is an exploration that you enjoyed or not. If not, it's not a problem. It's just what you feel, and what you feel is right. So if you enjoyed it and you can come back to it anytime you wish. If you feel like someone else can enjoy this and benefit from this, you feel free to share. And I appreciate you taking your time. And see you next time. Thank you.